Hello friends, this is Jasu Bakuhatsu, and welcome back to Jasu Plays Risk of Rain. This is the series in which I'm attempting to beat the game with every class in the game, just to see how many attempts it's going to take with each one. Right now we're still stuck on our first class, the Huntress. Going through, this is going to be attempt number 5, coming fresh off our last humiliating failure, where I basically health shrined myself nearly to death and then had a giant slime spawn on top of me, so that was bad times. Not a very good run anyways, as it happened, but yeah, hopefully we'll get some good items this time. I don't know what I should come up with like some kind of, I don't know, like saying, or like, I don't know, something. I need to do something for good luck. That's why I'm not getting these items, is because I don't have any superstitious like nonsense that I do to try and luck myself into the good items. Maybe we should try praying. I know that works for some people. Actually, that's not true at all. I know to a reasonable degree of certainty that it doesn't work for anybody, but I don't know. It makes them feel good, and it might do the same for me. Dear Lord, please give me some goddamn items that will be useful for my Huntress here on this here Risk of Rain run that we've already failed 4 of so far. There, that should do it. And hey, we got a butcher's knife so far, that's pretty bad. And a snow globe, that's mediocre. That sounds like a wandering vagrant. I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems that certain music tracks seem to be like just kind of more... Oh, Jesus. I did not even... So I forgot, there's actually one small difference between the difficulties in this game, and actually, it's actually a pretty small difference, but that makes a pretty small visual difference that ends up making a big gameplay difference. So these little homing shots that the Vagrant shows off on the lower difficulties, it actually gives you like a little kind of warning blip to let you know where what the area that they're targeting, basically. Like, it shows you where the shots are gonna go. So basically, yeah, if you get like those super fast, like super high velocity shots coming from off screen, you get some forewarning as to when they're coming and where they're gonna hit. But yeah, on the monsoon difficulty, you do not get that. You get no warning whatsoever. So if Vagrant shots come from off screen, from a really far distance on the other side of the map, to the point where they're like sped up way too fast for you to react to, that's just, you gotta suck it up, you gotta take the hit. Okay, if I could, I really want to get to the other side of the map in a hurry so I can like see if there's any items there. Kind of want to make good time. I think I've been making pretty poor time. Like, these failed runs are just, I really don't like wasting a lot of time on these failed runs. It's like, I don't know, it's just a waste of time if you're going to lose. Honestly, yes, I know that's really not true. It's about the journey, not the destination. You don't have to beat the game to have fun with it. But I know some people have that attitude when it comes to some of the board games I play, some of the co-op ones. In particular, Eldritch Horror. I've been playing a fair bit of Eldritch Horror lately. And I know some people really don't like it when you lose a cooperative board game. They just look at it like, what did we just spend the last freaking 4 hours for? Just to lose a board game, all of us. Who wins in this situation? Nobody. No one's happy. Why did we even bother? Which is, yeah, cooperative board games are probably not for you if you take that kind of approach to things. Or really just probably games. And pretty much any game that is possible to lose, really. Or just gaming in general. I guess. Yeah, if that's your attitude, then just get the fuck out of gaming. You don't belong here. That's an even worse attitude to have than the attitude of not liking to lose. Oh hey, we got a $50 chest. I'm sure that's got something fantastic on it. It's got to, because I asked Jesus to put something in it. That'll be good. Ancient Scepter. Oh, you know what? I'm actually happy with that. I did not even get to use my ability last time after I got it, so I have no idea what this even does. I'm guessing it just spawns more bombs or something? Or fewer, as the case may be? Seriously? Or did it lower the cooldown? Oh, okay, that was just they exploded a lot because they were like concentrated in the same space, so okay. Well, it seems faster, and it makes a slightly different sound effect, I think. I don't know, I guess I'll have to hit an enemy with it to see what it actually does. Really curious. A lot of these Ancient Scepter upgrades are actually really good, like the minor one in particular basically carried... Like, I was having, like, a disastrous time of the Minor. It was, like, one of the toughest classes for me to beat for a while. In terms of, like, it didn't end up taking that many attempts in the end, but, like, my early attempts they all stalled at, like, level, like, 2 or 3. I was just, like, making no progress with the Minor. And then it's, like, the first time I got the Ancient Scepter, it basically carried me through to the end of the game. I had never made it past, like, stage 3 or 4 with the Minor before, and then as soon as I got the Ancient Scepter... I beat the game with it right then. So yeah, Minor has a really good Ancient Scepter. This... Yeah, basically it just looks like more bombs. And really, seriously, we got a Sniper Scope proc, and it did not one-shot him. That... Okay, Sniper Scope must suck more than I realized then. Oh well. That's one bad item out of, like... I don't know, however many good items we got. So, oh, that's an 8, not a 2. Of course, we're on stage 2 already, so items are more expensive. I'm actually still not 100% on what this snow globe here actually does. God, will you guys stop spawning around the area where I want to get the frickin' chest? God, and now a frickin' child on top of me? God damn. Okay, there we go. Now kill these ones. Quickly, please. There we go. Oh, there's a child in there, too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this adult, and the big ones are adults, and the small ones are childs. I guess children. I don't know. Does grammar apply to proper nouns? I think it's like the name of a monster is like a proper noun, or is it? No, it isn't. No, that's retarded. We don't capitalize like stuff like wolf and stuff like that. So yes, it's children. Obviously, because, yeah, that's the way English works. Okay, if we could just, like, quickly farm our way up to... I think that should be enough. Nope. Or is it? Yep, that's enough. Okay, good. Then we can go find the exit after this. Oh my goodness. Actually, I kind of want to kill these guys. They're kind of grouped up nicely. And we got a nice little setup here. This is the reason why I keep losing these games, is because I... Actually, it's not... It's because I waste time, but that's really not true. I lose these games because I keep doing stupid shit and killing myself for reasons that... basically without needing to. Oh, Jesus, really? Another one of these guys? Whatever. We're done here. Got everything we need. So, yeah, we're just gonna peace out and see what we can find on this side of the map. Wow, that is a lot of elites. But they can't climb small steps, so not a problem. Although, actually, yeah, the teleporter's right here, so we will need to kill them eventually. And we don't have our meteor. That's the other cool thing about the meteor. Shit. Not this son of a bitch. Although, yes, our upgraded, our Ancient Scepter will actually be really good for this particular boss. Oh, as long as we don't freaking mistime it every time. Okay. And as long as enemies don't keep getting in the way when we want to shoot the boss with it. Okay. We're going to save this one and wait for the right moment. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay. That's decent damage. I guess it's really not spectacular, but, you know. Okay. Looks like, and yeah, because he gets faster and faster. It gets so much harder to, like, actually lock this guy down with your... Oh, really? A golden gun? It's not what we want to see. Shit. Okay. We are kind of losing... Oh my god. Okay. Saved our life there. It would have been nice if that could have happened with the boss in, like, a good, like, DPS-able position. That would have been really nice. Okay. Good. Barely survived that. God, this is not a good place to be. Okay, we need to do something about that missile bastard, except I don't actually know what. Shit. Oh god, I think we're dead. This is gonna be a quick one. Okay. In fact, I think what we need to do now is just find a safe spot. Oh, how are we healing so quickly? Do I have, like, more healing items than I realized? I have, like, not... Oh my god. I seem to be healing quicker than I think that I should. Oh well. Man, this is going to be a lot of enemies. I'm going to guess 100 enemies. Okay, 52. We were close. Or I guess, yeah, all the guys on the left side from earlier are probably despawned, so... Okay, this is going to be a bit tedious. And I was saying before, another really good thing to have in this game is some way of damaging enemies that are, like, not on your elevation. That's one of the fantastic things about the engineer class. You can just, like, not even ever be on the same, like, plane as an enemy. You can just sit below them, like, sit on a ladder or something, and then just, like, kill them from outside of their attack range. Whereas, yeah, Huntress, you pretty much always have to be... Yeah, pretty much, yeah, all of the Huntress's attacks, you need to be, like, unless it's, like, a tall enemy and you're on, like, a step like this, you pretty much always need to be, like, on the same horizontal plane as the enemy in order to damage anything, which kind of sucks. Although that's really not, like, unique to the Huntress or anything. Most classes are definitely lacking in... Okay, let's... Okay, there we go. Okay, then we can just give it a couple more of those, and then we can clear that off. That'll give us a clear path to the step there. Oh yeah, and the ancient scepter. Just gonna speed this up a little bit for us. Oh god, I thought I was out of range of the missile guy. This was the whole point of this, was to not have to deal with the missile guy. Okay, there. Hit and run tactics. Yep. There it is. Like I said, play cheesier, not harder, or more skillfully. It's kind of a weakness in the game. I kind of wish that stuff like this weren't as easy as it is a lot of the time. Although I can't really complain about the game being too easy or anything, certainly, since I keep on frickin' dying. But, I don't know. I think it would be nice if it were, like, more... You know, more like the traditional shoot-'em-ups, where it's like, you know, it's all about dodging and, like, I don't know, yeah, dodging the attacks and the skillful plays and that kind of stuff, as opposed to just kind of cheesing enemies by hitting them from outside their effective range. Certainly most of the bosses like that. The bosses in this game are, apart from the stupid magma worm, are mostly pretty pathetic. Like, as long as you can get the right terrain for it, you can just, like, hit them with impunity from outside any range where they can damage you. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. Or no. Yeah, for some reason I thought, oh, a big crowd of wisps because I killed the boss. But no, that's the other boss that can appear in this stage. Okay. This is like the longest fucking stage 2 ever. Is that true? I'm not sure if I've ever actually taken this much time to clear stage 2. Like, I've certainly taken more total time, like, between stage 1 and 2. I've had, like, games where I had, like, a bad stage 1, followed by a bad stage 2, and, like, the two of them together took more time than this, but I don't think I've ever actually taken this long to complete, just the stage. Okay, barbed wire, not very good. Actually, yeah, there really weren't a lot of items at all. Like, what did we get this time? We got, what, concussing grenades? Oh, the life up is decent. Golden gun's worthless, and the dead man's foot is worthless. Were there more chests that I forgot to get? Probably. Seems like there were fewer items there than there should have been. Probably just missed some. Oh well. Man, I'm just having no luck with the speed up items these days. It used to be, like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like, it used to be that, like, almost every run, like, yeah, Goat Hoof was, like, one of the easiest items to find. It seemed that I'd get it one in, like, every run. And yeah, the Red Whip, that was another easy one to find. Or, I think the main problem is we haven't been getting a lot of shops, so we've basically had no control whatsoever over our items. In fact, yeah, have we gotten a single shop so far this run? I don't think so. yeah, I don't think I chose, like, any of these items. So yeah, we've basically just been having to put up with whatever the game deals us, which is not a great situation to be in. Okay. Definitely don't want the drone. We want items at this point. Do we want to activate the teleporter? We might as well. Yeah, this is quickly... Oh, nice! Bundle of fireworks. So yeah, let's definitely activate the teleporter. Colossus. Perfect. That's one of the easiest bosses in the game. I'm sure it'll somehow kill me now that I've said that, but it's still true. Oh, come on. Wrong direction there. There we go. Now if we can find ourselves some chests to dole out some of these fireworks. Oh god, a fucking blighted blighter. Oh, are we safe here? No, not even remotely. Okay, slow it down. Don't let them catch you. And actually, I think we actually want to get away from here. And then, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the lower levels and then hopefully find some chests there. And then that will hopefully unleash some fireworks. Except we don't have enough. We don't have enough. Okay, I guess we'll go back here just for a little bit more to farm up some money for that first chest. And then we'll go back there. It'll just take a little bit. Just a little bit of farming. Though yeah, this is kind of the place to be in terms of like good terrain for the Huntress. We don't have any like super fast enemies in this variant of the stage, so we're actually in a pretty good situation. Yeah, we got our nice AoE, the flame pillar thing as well, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, I think we want to use the fireworks to finish off some of these guys safely. Plus, actually, yeah, the space down here is usually... Or in one variant of the stage, this can also be a very good space for the Huntress. Oh, there's our Colossus. Yeah, this is not the variant that gives... So yeah, on the other variant of the stage, that like little wall to the left here in this area I'm going down into, there's another variant of the stage where that wall doesn't exist, and you can very easily just run back and forth along this very long stretch of level, and then things are great, if you're the Huntress, at least. But we did not get that one. Oh well. Get some fireworks, at least, to celebrate our non-ideal, I don't know, stage variant havingness. Gosh, I'm tired. I think this is going to be my last run after this win or lose. Okay. And yeah, again, this is going to be a really long finish. 62 enemies to clear, even more than the previous level. That is impressive. Oh well. Keep doing this. Yeah, I don't know. Huntress is definitely not one of my favorite classes by any means. It's not one of my least favorite, really, but I think it plays very similarly to the Commando, which I think is just a much better class and a much more fun class as well. It basically just comes down to the dodge roll. The Commando's dodge roll is just like a million times more useful and more fun than the Huntress's little short-range teleport that doesn't even avoid damage, really. Okay. Although I do like some of her abilities, like the piercing shot is like the homing shot, or it's not a homing shot, but like the piercing shot. What is it called? You know, the little homing dealie that like bounces from enemy to enemy. That's a fun one. The explosion arrow is really fun, especially once you've got to upgrade with the ancient scepter. I'm pretty sure it's reduced the cooldown of the skill as well. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it feels like I'm getting more of those that is coming off cooldown more often. I don't know, probably just my imagination. Do we want the drone? Not really. Oh, do we want to jump for that thing? Or actually, yeah, now we're going to get to do exactly what I said earlier, which is, yeah, get some fireworks and kill the enemies from, yeah, out from just like way down below where they can't even touch us. See, we got one right there. That'll probably be another one right here. No? That's fine. There's more where that came from. I hope. There'd better be, or else this whole trip down here was a complete waste. Or I guess that's not true. Actually, it's definitely not true. We needed to come down here to kill the boss. Yep, and I think that's about all we're gonna get out of it. That and a teddy bear, which is a decent find, but not really that great unless you have a class with a lot of HP to back it up. It's like 14%... Yeah, 14% damage reduction is... Is that right? Is that effectively a 14% increase in HP? Something like that. Anyways, the more HP you have, the better the damage reduction is. And Huntress does not have a lot of HP, so damage reduction, consequently, not so great. But, whatever. You play the cards, or the items, as it were, that you're dealt. God, we're only at 42. We're gonna be to ha 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 ha, like, by the time we're even finished the next level. Very lame. But I think it's because we've been kind of running around the levels too much. Ideally you want to keep the enemies... You want to stay in one place as much as possible. That's kind of the strategy of this game. It's like, ideally, you want to clump up the enemies in one place so that you can, like, really efficiently damage them all with, like, AoE skills. The problem is that when you have a ton of when you're grouping up enemies in, like, one small area, it's very dangerous to have a bunch of enemies there. And if you, like, yeah, to the point where it's like a bunch of them can just attack you at once, and you basically get, like, one-shotted. And, so yeah, very dangerous, but, definitely faster and, yeah, a lot more efficient as far as killing stuff goes. Actually, let's do this. Oh, nice. Okay, then we can just stay here. For what it does, I think this item needs to last a lot longer. Because, yeah, this snow globe thing just... I was kind of talking it up. Oh my god! Okay, that was scary as hell. Like I said, a bunch of enemies grouped up in one area, and they all punched the shit out of me all at once. Oh Jesus, actually no, it's just this electric bastard. Oh god, and 2 electric bastards, 3 electric bastards. That's got to be the name of a band someday. Just like, I don't know. Oh god. I hate these frickin' imps. Just because the elite imps, because they don't you don't get a color change to let you know like what type of elite they are. You just have to basically run through them and hope that they aren't electric. And if they are, you just kind of take a bunch of damage and try to remember next time that, okay, that guy is fucking electric. Don't touch him. But of course there's so much shit going on in this game at all times that of course you aren't going to remember it, because there's a billion other enemies you've got to keep track of. Literally a billion, or like, you know, 62. Which is about all as high as you need to count. A billion, 62, it's all the same thing. Oh, really? Really? Oh wow, I was wrong. Yeah, we're definitely going up to ha 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 before we finish the next stage. Really, I missed one of them. Wow. Where did you fucking... I don't even... Where... Oh, there he is. Oh, that's such garbage. Ugh, so annoying. I honestly really wish that you didn't have to kill, like, all of the enemies to clear the levels in this game, and now I gotta go all the way. Or actually, I guess that's not really a huge problem. I think it's just mainly... This is one of my least... I really hate the levels where you don't have easy access to, like, the whole level. Like, any level that's like a ring, like stage 2 is good. It's just like a big loop around the level. It's like in a big circle. Whereas this one, it's like a C. So it's like if you get stuck at one end, you've got to traverse the entire level in order to get to where you want to be. Whereas like if the level is a circle, then you just only have to travel half the distance. It's like, oh, I'm as far away as I can possibly get. That is half... Is that right? Yeah, that's half the circumference of the circle, because that's how math works. Whereas, yeah, if you're at, like, the one end of the sea, and you gotta get to the other end of the sea, that's like the full sea you've gotta travel. It's ridiculous. When did I get these drones? I guess while I was traversing, like, the entirety of this level, I guess. I have such bad short-term memory when I play these games. It's like stuff happens in front of me. It's not even a memory thing. I just like literally don't even notice things as they're happening in front of me the first time. You guys ever find that with like when you're playing games like this, where it's just like you look at something and it's like, huh, when did that happen? And it's like, yeah. It's like, oh, when did I get a machine gun all of a sudden? I remember that would happen sometimes in Metal Slug. I remember when I just like pick up like a new weapon or something. And like in Metal Slug, it like makes it extremely obvious when you pick up a new weapon. It's like this, yeah, like this big loud voice comes out and it's like machine gun or rocket launcher or whatever they say in that game. And yeah, so it's yeah, really obvious when you get a weapon. It's just like they announce it, they literally announce it in like a big booming voice. And even then, sometimes in that game, I'd just be like playing the game, and it's all of a sudden it's like, wait a second, I'm firing a machine gun. When did that happen? And it turns out that I've had the machine gun for like a full minute or something. Oh my god. Yep, I actually don't want to fuck with this. Or actually, we've got our fireworks. We don't need to fuck with anything. Just open all the shit, and they'll fuck with them for us. Okay, screw that. Yeah, that giant bastard. The problem with the giant bastards is the giant slime bastards is that they are very fast. Whereas the smaller ones are, I believe they're slightly slower. Actually, it's like the speed is like slightly proportional to their size, which is a bit odd. Although it kind of makes sense if you think about it. Come on, kill him. Okay, yeah, those, yeah, speaking, so yeah, a lot of what makes enemies sort of deadly, or, yeah, basically the deadliest enemies in this game are really the ones that can, that can get at you the easiest. Like I was talking about, like, yeah, the enemy's effective range a lot earlier. It's like enemies that can sort of hit you from any angle, that don't need to be... It's like the same I was talking about with like how some of the classes are easier because they don't have to be on the same plane as the enemies. It's like it's the same with enemies. It's like some enemies don't have to be like right on the same level as you, or don't have to be right next to you in order to damage you. And those are definitely the toughest enemies in the game, which is, yeah, why I hate those little... the spitting lizard men or whatever it is, because they can hit you from, as long as they have line of sight to you, they can just like nail you from anywhere. They got like super long range. Yeah, it's really annoying. Whereas, yeah, these slime bastards are actually not that bad. You can just like get them stuck down there, and then there's nothing they can do. They just like sit there and take it because they're like huge and gosh. Okay, War Banner. That is actually decent. Because, yeah, you tend to move back and forth a lot as the Huntress, so you might think that is... Oh, God, come on, get up there. Okay, you tend to move around... Oh, really? I was just talking about how, like, these spitting lizard men are, like, the worst freaking things, and then that's just all it wants to spawn for me. Oh, God. And some electric bastards, too. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Okay, not quite dead. There we go. Okay. And again... The main problem there is just lack of speed. We could not run away from the enemies fast enough. In fact, I think, yeah, all of the enemies on this level run faster than we do. So yeah, every single time... Okay, previous run was my stupidity, but this run, we're basically screwed over by our lack of movement speed. We just cannot run away from the enemies before they beat the shit out of us. So yeah, this is really fucking annoying, actually. To the point where I'd almost go so far as to say that like the Huntress is maybe one of the more item-dependent classes in the game. Like there are some classes you can just beat the game and like not even have any items. Like the Loader, I think it's called, is yeah, one of the strongest classes in the game. Don't even need like any items basically to beat the game with that guy. Like it'd be tedious as all hell, but like he's super tanky, super survivable. All you need is levels. Whereas yeah, Huntress. If you don't have a way to avoid the enemies from pounding your face in, you just get your face pounded in, and there's not really much you can do about it. So, yeah, that's just the way Risk of Rain is sometimes. Honestly, if I were not... I don't know, do I want to change it up for... I don't know, I'll make that decision off camera. But yeah, that is attempt number 5. Yeah, return to main menu. That is attempt number 5. Trying to beat Risk of Rain as the Huntress. Turning out to be a lot more difficult than I expected. I remember the Huntress being one of the better classes. I guess all of the classes are good once you get them geared up. And of course, what I remember most about each class was that winning run for each class where I had all the items I needed. Sure, Huntress is awesome once you get all the items you need for her, which is basically just a couple of movement speed items, of which we've seen 0. In the last 2 runs, I have not gotten a single movement speed item. No goat hoofs, no red whips, no double jumps, not even a jetpack. Not any mobility enhancers whatsoever in the last 2 runs, which is just abysmally terrible luck. Which I'm sure will continue into the next run. So if you want to see me continue not collecting items that I need, yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.